We're out at Kapaun Mt Carmel High School for this week's High School Athlete of the Week, brought to you by Distinct Ink and Great Clips. And after a week hitting over 600, nearly a 650 on-base percentage, driving in 12 runs, scoring 10 runs on top of that, and that's just the batting side, Wyatt Sullenger for Kapaun is our High School Male Athlete of the Week. Wyatt, it's a heck of a week just in the batting box, and I know you're a heck of a pitcher as well. Take me through what this last week was for you and how you were able to get things going in the box.
Yeah, it was a good week for the team last week. All the boys were playing well. I like to carry off the momentum of my teammates, so that was very helpful in my success last week.
Absolutely, and it was a week in which you went 4-0, if I'm not mistaken, so really good week as a team, and I know you've got a lot of great guys around you. Got this thing clicking this spring. Take me through this team and some of the guys you've got around you that will allow you to be successful, not just in the batter's box, but on the mound, because you got to have a good defense behind you, right?
Yeah. Gabe Adams, he's a big lefty. He's been doing really well for us pitching-wise. Cal Purvis, he's been a great player for us too, playing first. Preston Hamilton's batting well. He's playing second for us. So, yeah, those are a couple of the guys that have been clicking.
All right, and so baseball-wise, like we mentioned, you guys have been off to a really good start, but we're coming kind of to the tail end of the regular season, getting ready for the postseason. What do you personally need to do to make sure you're performing at your best down the stretch here and make sure you guys can make a deep run?
Yeah, I think I just got to stay focused. As a team, we got to stay focused too. Just got to stay locked in, hitting, pitching-wise, play good defense, and I think we're unbeatable if we just lock in all those aspects.
Now, baseball's kind of a weird game. You can play good games yourself, and sometimes your opponent will play a little bit better, and you take a few losses. What does the sport of baseball teach you in handling adversities? You know, sometimes things don't go your way. How do you respond to those situations?
Yeah. You always got to take it day by day. Stuff's going to happen. People are going to mess up. You're going to mess up. You just got to take those mistakes day by day, and it's always a new day.
Absolutely. Now, I want to talk a lot about baseball. We'll come back to that, but I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up the football side. State champ, right? Yep. So that was obviously a really exciting time for you this fall, and to hang a banner, get the trophy and all of that, and put together an outstanding year on the gridiron. Take me through what that was all like. I mean, that's kind of a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Yeah, it was a great experience from the start, just doing the workouts in December of last year before the season was even close to started. We were a really close group of guys, and I think that's what carried us. I mean, our offense was clicking together, our defense was clicking together, and we were just a really close – everyone was friends. We were just close together, and I think that's what carried us to a state championship.
What I've noticed is a lot of times seasons like that can carry over into basketball season or wrestling, or now for you, baseball. I know you've got a lot of teammates on the baseball side that were also part of that football state championship run. How have you, as a close-knit group, then come together even more into this spring?
Yeah, I think we're really close to the class below us, the juniors. We're really good friends with all those guys, and I think that's just really helped us in baseball too, because a lot of those guys have played football, and so we can just carry that chemistry on to baseball.
Well, football's another sport where you have to be mentally tough as well as physically tough, right? Yep. So teaches you a lot of lessons, and being a multi-sport guy, I'm sure you've been chock full of those lessons, but what's maybe the biggest lesson that you've learned life-wise through playing your sports?
You always got to get back up. Stuff's going to happen that doesn't go your way. People are going to do stuff that you don't like, doesn't go your way, but you always got to get back up and keep pushing.
Awesome. Well, again, we're visiting with Wyatt Sullenger, Kapaun Mt Carmel Baseball, our High School Athlete of the Week, brought to you by Distinct Ink and Great Clips. But Wyatt, we talk about sports a lot, but you're a student as well. What are you studying? What are you interested in academically right now? Take us through your school right now.
Yeah, we're just finished up with finals. I have math and English tomorrow, then I'm done with school. So, yeah, we're getting finished with that, and then I got to figure out where I'm going to college. And so, yeah, we're almost done with school.
That's a tough decision, especially as a senior and with multiple sports and everything on the table there. What are you looking forward to in terms of making that decision?
Yeah, I decided I was going to play baseball. I thought for a long time I was going to be a football player in college, and I just kind of recently made that decision not to be. So I'm looking to play baseball now. Yeah.
Awesome. What about baseball kind of won you in that direction? Because like we mentioned, you're a multi-talented guy. What was it about baseball that made you decide that was where your future was headed?
Yeah, I just enjoy the game of baseball a lot. It was always the first love sport for me. And it's been easier physically on me. I've had 4 concussions, so that has something to do with it too.
Yeah, you got to take care of yourself, right? Yeah. Absolutely. Now, baseball-wise, do you have any players or athletes that you watch that you admire, try to model your game off of?
Hitting wise, I like to watch Bryce Harper. I love his swing. Pitching wise, obviously Paul Skeens is a great pitcher. That I can think of off the top of my head. But hitting, Bryce Harper. I love Anthony Rizzo. That's my guy. I know he doesn't play anymore, but I'm a big Cubs fan. So yeah, those guys.
Hey, you're talking to the right guy. I'm not a Cubs fan myself, but I have family who is, so I'm well versed in the Cubs lore. Do you have a favorite current Cub?
Right now, Seiya Suzuki or PCA. It's my favorite right now. Yeah, they're electric. Yeah.
He's been tearing it up. Cubs, what is it, 7 wins in a row, something like that right now? 8
They're
now.
winning today too, so,
All right.
yeah.
So for you, watching baseball and, pro baseball, college baseball, all of that, what excites you the most about your potential in this sport in the future?
I think that I'm very mentally tough. I don't like to get behind, or I'm not an easy failure. I'm kind of a perfectionist. So I think if I put myself really hard, I can get to those places where I want to go.
Awesome. Now, team-wise, who's the funniest teammate you have right now on the baseball team at Kapaun?
Funniest teammate? It's got to be Declan McDonald or Cal Purvis. Those dudes are really funny. Yeah, probably Declan.
All right. Coach-wise, tell me the biggest lesson you've learned from Coach Pelfrey.
Coach Pelfrey's taught us a lot. He teaches us that, the game is, you got to take it to the game. The game's not going to come to you. You got to be the one who's aggressive. You got to be the one that gets the hits, does the things, or you're not going to win. So, yeah.
Awesome. And who's your biggest inspiration in life right now?
Biggest inspiration in life right now is probably my grandpa, both spiritually and in sports. He's a great inspiration to me. He's a great role model.
Yeah, gotta have those, right? Yeah. Somebody in your corner that you can lean on, tough situations. Yeah. Family always is great for that. But as we wrap this up, Wyatt, looking ahead to the next couple of weeks, like we mentioned, you're getting ready to be done with school and then focus on baseball entirely for the next few weeks. What does your team have to do to accomplish the big goal of getting another state championship this year?
Yeah, we just got to stay locked in. We played some good games. We played some rough games, but we just got to stay locked in, play together as a team, and I think we'll be great.
Awesome. Wyatt, congratulations on your performance this week. Best of luck moving forward. Hopefully we get to talk to you again soon.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
That is Wyatt Sullenger, your Player of the Week, your high school athlete of the week, that is, brought to you by Distinct Ink and Great Clips. I'm Jackson Schneider, and this is ESPN Wichita.